This video clip will explain how to construct a regular hexagon outside a circle. Try it on your own, but if you get stuck, go ahead and follow this video clip. This is what it should look like. How do we know that's a regular hexagon? Well, each side will be the same length. So if I measure those lengths, they're all the same. All the angles will be the same. They'll all be 120. So that's how you know for sure that it's a regular hexagon. Hexagon has 6 sides. So just go ahead and create a random circle. Now let's draw a line from the center out to, well, let's just go to some random place on the circle. Well, let's just go anywhere. We don't have to try to match it right on the circle because we have the intersect tool. We can intersect the line and the circle, so we can have that exactly on. You have to be really careful on these. Now, if we take a circle that goes from the edge to the center and intersect those two, then the distance from D to A is the same as from D to G. So let's create an equilateral triangle. So this one is also the same length, D to F. So I'm going to go ahead and make another circle on the other side that same way and intersect that circle with the original circle. Now, with those points, I could create a hexagon within a circle, but we're trying to create a hexagon outside of a circle. So those will be the points where the sides of the hexagon touch the circle. So they will be tangent to the circle. That means they'll be perpendicular to the line going from the center to that point. And we know how to do that. So we can just create a little circle starting at D, going out a little ways. Now I'm going to go ahead and intersect that little circle with the line. Now if I create circles that go from the I've got the circle tool selected, going from the outside of the circle to the outside, the center, the point on the outside of the little circle being the center of the larger circle. Where those two cross, I'm going to intersect those two circles. Now if I create a line through those 2 points that I just created where those circles intersect, oops, make sure my line is selected, get a point there, point there. Now this line is tangent to the original circle, so if I go ahead and hide a few other things, I don't need these other circles. I don't need those. I guess I can leave those other points for a while. I don't need a bunch of these points. Simplify things a little bit if I hide what we don't need as we go. There's going to be a lot. Now we can move around the circle and do that at each point, and well, maybe we ought to do one more so we can show where those lines intersect are the vertices, the corners of the hexagon. intersect that line in that circle. I want to do a perpendicular to that line through the point on the circle. Now I'm going to intersect those two circles that I just created. I'm going to draw a line through those. Now if we hide a bunch of those, and a couple circles. Now we just want to intersect this line, and that will be one of the corners of our hexagon. So I just keep going around the circle that way. I can go ahead and hide a few lines now. I don't need that. I do need that line. I don't need this one. I do need that one. I don't need that one. Or that one. I do want this one. Anyway, just so I can help remember where those vertices are. So I keep going around the circle that way to make my hexagon outside a circle.